Okay, hello. Today I will be telling y'all and technically showing you how to get rich in Adopt Me. Yay. I'm so amazing. I'm such an amazing YouTuber. Joking. Okay, let's see. The first way of getting rich is trading. And looking at people's profiles to see if they have dream pets or if they do happy values. And the way to get to their profile is press on the little hand right there and press on profile. And yeah. And these are their dream pets, it seems, which I don't think I have any of those. And if you have those pets, you could trade them to them and see if they would overpay. And that's one way you can get rich. Another way you can get rich is by, doing tasks, like I am right now, the walking tasks, because the tasks have gotten easier. A few years ago or so, about 2 years ago or so, we used to get paychecks every 20 or something minutes, but now we don't. So yeah. And I'd also say, do not spend your money on bucks. Don't spend your Robux on bucks because that's a waste of time. You can just grind, and do not use it on the Cherry Blossom, the new update. Because you can get way more than this by just playing the minigame than just buying it with Robux. And you could get pets like, let's see, this by doing the minigame. And it could help you get rich. And they're basically free if you don't use Robux. So yeah. And you can get some petware. Another way to get rich is by making neons and megas, getting more of one pet to make neons and megas. And I think this might be a legendary. I'm not sure. Let me go to journal. Let's see. Oh, nope. It's an ultra rare, which is pretty darn good. And they're basically free once I said again. So yeah. And I recommend, if you want a fly ride pet, or a ride or a fly pet, you shouldn't spend Robux on it. Instead, you should probably trade or offer for one. So I recommend, for if you want to get stuff from the shop, I recommend getting stuff you actually need, like a pet. Or something that's actually helpful. Like, don't get these houses. Or the sticker pack. But, the sticker pack is also very cheap. So, yeah, you could probably get that, but, yeah. And I would also recommend not getting the classic trade stand. Nor the golden corn. And this pet right here doesn't really get too good of offers, so I wouldn't suggest getting that. Nor any of the cars and stuff. I guess the lure is okay, but then again, it costs a lot of Robux. And this is basically just useless, so I would not recommend getting that. But I have made that mistake of getting 2 of those. So, yeah. And maybe you shouldn't get a Firefly, but that's one of the most cheapest pets too. But you can get a Royal Palace Spaniel for even cheaper. And the space bundle I wouldn't recommend getting, but then again, it gives you a lot of stuff for a low amount of Robux. I mean, you can get that for just one pet. You can do that much Robux for one pet. Like, it's so crazy. And I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing a winged horse either, but a few people do like that. I traded my winged horse recently. I wouldn't recommend getting the honey. I wouldn't recommend getting the magic door either, or anything like that. Anyway, I would also recommend, like, trading your houses, because that's a new update. I'm sorry if I'm saying a lot. And, if you want, you could also get one of these and get a few bucks, or maybe even a pet, a little bait thing. And another thing is you can get a grinding house, like I have right here. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be preppy or fancy or whatever. It can literally just be one of every single task you can possibly do. Like, the little piano could be used for the playground tasks. And yeah. So I'm going to show you how to trade homes, just in case you don't know. You press list for trade, and you can basically trade it. And then I'm going to say if you want. You can also throw parties, but you have to have a pizza place. So, yeah. And I recommend trading for a few houses. If you're, like, not a good builder, if you think you're not a good builder, I recommend offering for houses. But don't give too much. And then it depends on if it's, like, a very good build. And I would say a very good build would probably worth a few legendaries maybe. But I'm not sure because it's just a build. But then again, people work hours on this stuff. So yeah. And you can also stay AFK and just chill and wait until you get, like, tasks and stuff, and then you could do the task. And also this takes like 4 hours, so yeah. And buying the new pets would be good with this, because that leaves anyway in like 26 days. And yeah, I also recommend offering for high tier pets if you have good enough. But if you don't, I recommend offering for low tier neons or just low tier pets in general if you don't have that good of pets. And then offer that, like, do a challenge maybe, like do a few challenges. That would help. Like, do a poor to rich challenge, maybe. Or you could be a trash can, a bag for pets. I'm joking. I don't really support that too much. So yeah. And I also recommend getting the Frostbite Bear and the Frostbite Cub if you can. So yeah. And also in the comments, can you please tell me what OP means? I forgot. Well, I don't really know. And I also I'll play the I'll play the swoop game in a second. I also recommend probably getting a few eggs maybe and hatching them or trading them. I recommend trading them better because you might get better pets. But anyway, you can simply just play this game. Yeah. So let's wait until the time goes out. And as you can see, you can also make it on the leaderboard, which would be really fun. I don't even know how people do that, to be honest. But oh well. Okay, let's see. This is how you play. You basically just jump, and then you can... Oh, no! Okay, there we go. And you can go through these holes and collect them. You can also fall and stuff. So, yeah, very, very fun. It's basically gliding, like, wheel. And now I'm falling. Okay, lovely. And then, if you do fall down there, you get back and stuff. And there's a certain time and stuff. You can get, like, a lot from this. Another thing I recommend is selling pets. No scam. Do not scam. But selling pets would be good, because you can get money out of that. Or you could buy pets, but from a trustworthy person. From a trustworthy person that you know will not scam you. You can also duplicate your house, but I don't really know how to do that just yet. So if y'all know how to do that, cool. Because I don't. There's a bunch of videos that y'all may be able to find about duplicating your house, but I don't really know how to do it. But I recommend looking for Cookie Cutter. He's very trustworthy. He doesn't give us invalid information. It's all very trustworthy in my opinion. So yeah. And also I can show y'all how to get to Taskmaster too. To go to the salon, I would recommend going to the vehicle area and going through here and going to the salon right here. See? Yeah. And then going to the pizza area, I would recommend going to Gifts, which is right there. No. I accidentally pressed on Baby Shop. Right here. Okay, there we go. Toy Shop. I recommend going to Toy Shop and then leaving Toy Shop and then going to the pizza place for the pizza task. And then going to the playground, I recommend going to the Baby Shop, which is literally right beside the playground, so it's very easy. Bam! And yeah. And then going home, just press the respawn reset button. And then if you already have stuff here to help you. And I also realized that the only way for you to get the toilet task, using the potty task or whatever, is literally if you have a thing, it's right here and stuff. If you have a toilet, or you can go to someone else's house. I sometimes do that. Also, another way for you to get rich is do your task. Yeah. And to go to the school, if you don't want to go to your house to do some of your tasks, you can teleport to Gifts. and then bam, school's right there. And if you have the hospital one, you can either go to pets or gifts. I usually go to gifts because I just do. And yeah, and there's sometimes houses over here. Oh, and there's also free accessories in here, so you can go about and sell accessories. Like there's free pins and these two. That sorry, no, okay. And those are all free, or you can get a chest for pretty cheap, I would say. I recommend using this video. I mean, you don't have to use this video. Okay.
So another what if idea that
And yeah. Let's see. I also recommend trying to get preppy pets and trade them for preppy, like not preppy values, but trade them to a preppy. Like a mega cat is preppy, like this little kitty right here. And you could probably also trade strollers, or toys. I mean, not toys. Accessories, petware, whatever, or even food or potions. You can't trade this though. I also recommend like getting full-grown pets and trying to get age-up potions so you can make more neons and megas. You could trade a potion for any kind of pet, like any kind, and a few toys. I don't really have too many toys on this account. My other account has my toys and stuff, most of my stuff, and I also recommend you could. I think you can trade stickers. I think you can. Yeah, I think you can. Yes, you can. Yes, I remember. I got some of them donated to me. Or you can also do this, which it gives you stuff if you buy stuff for Robux. I don't really do this because I don't have any Robux, so well, I have like 12 or 13 Robux, so yeah, I'm broke. There's also these, which I don't necessarily recommend buying, but I don't really mind. And you can also be AFK and still get some cherry blossoms. I'll show you how to do that. Right? Yeah, you go here to the viewing area, and you could be AFK. But if you're AFK for too long, it said right there you'll be teleported to a cherry blossom viewing area in a different server. So, yeah. And a lot of like the thing at the top of people's house says track profile, which I do recommend doing that sometimes because sometimes it's probably for the best. And yeah. And the only reason why I got this pet as a riot fly is because this is my main pet. Okay, kind of like Sunny X Misty has Misty. Well, I have Scotty, and I will never trade him, even if it's for a Mega Shadow Dragon. Nope, not doing it. Can't. I will never be trading Scotty. Ever, ever, ever. And I would like a neon Scotty if y'all have it. If you have it, I will see what I can offer for it. I'm not going to tell you my offer now because I might lose it by the time we are able to join each other. And yeah, if you have a Neon Corgi or CB unit, no, just a Corgi, then I can offer for it. Just do your username down below in the comments. Oh, I also, I'm gonna go because I really want to offer for the Secure Spirit. I also recommend, instead of buying you can buy the Secure Spirit with Robux, but I also recommend offering for it instead, because in my opinion that's better, and it's a legendary. Ooh, cool. And it kind of reminds me of the Frost Fury, but I don't have a Frost Fury, so I can't show y'all. I don't have any legendaries in my inventory right now, so if I get this, then I'll finally have a legendary. Yay, woohoo. So anyway, bye y'all.